Okay, welcome for today's video. So right beside me is Carabc's head unit slash dash cam for your motorcycle. So for this video, we will have a walkthrough of this unit. And for spoilers, this costs the fraction of the price of the usual head units that is usually available in the market. But again, let's try to be as detailed as possible. So let's go.
So this is a more affordable head unit wherein you can connect your phone through Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. But before we continue, just a disclaimer that they sent me this head unit in exchange for a video, but they gave me the freedom to share my honest opinion about it. So, it provides access for on-the-fly navigation, phone notifications, and allows seamless music streaming for a smarter and safer ride. You have the choice of adding in dash cameras, which is a big plus, especially for daily commuters, as it can serve as evidence in case it is needed. Plus, it has loop recording, so you don't have to worry about conserving memory space. You can also use it as your rearview mirror. Alongside it is a tire pressure monitoring system that allows you to monitor your actual tire pressure and temperature. It beeps when it reaches the low levels that you set yourself. It is IPX7, not 67, wherein there's a good amount of water resistance. Just don't directly power wash it, especially on the lower part, since it's weird a hatch is covering the SD card and Type-C USB port. Out of the box, you get these.
So this is the main screen. We will remove the protective film later on when this is installed in the motorcycle. So above, there are mounting points for the hood. So even if it's sunny, you will be able to clearly see the screen. At the back, this will be your mounting points. And then as you can see here, this is where the speaker is. So this will beep if you reach certain tire pressures and other warnings as well. And I believe this is the GPS. So even if you don't have connectivity, you will stay connected and you can navigate easily even without internet connection. So yeah, and then these are the wires that we will be connecting later on to the motorcycle. You have your cameras for the front and rear. Okay, next up is your tire pressure monitors. So this acts as covers for your tire valves, and then you can easily know if it's for the front or for the rear. Next up is your power box. So you will connect this directly to the battery, and then this will connect to the head unit. The cool thing, if you don't want to directly connect it to the battery, you have an option for a USB-A port and then connect it to the head unit. So you can easily plug and play your head unit. So these are your extension cables for your cameras that you can route throughout the body of the bike. So these are your mounting brackets and other accessories. So these are the pieces that holds the camera and the head unit. This one connects directly to the head unit and to the bracket. So this is the bracket that I'm talking about. So this is a heavy duty plastic. It's kind of heavy as well. And then you have the option to mount it to your handlebar, as you can see here. And then depending on the diameter of your handlebar, you can adjust it and stack these feelers. And lastly, this plastic includes the bolts, the screws, and the tools that you may need in installing the head unit by yourself.
So this has a dual connectivity feature wherein you can also connect your intercom simultaneously to your head unit, like this example.
Hello po. Po, aircon cleaning? Katok na lang po kayo. Umalis po kasi ako pero may mga tao naman po dyan. Hindi po. Sa likod po yan, sir.
Also, here's an actual quality of the recorded videos. By the way, it records the sounds too. So here's some notes. Upon installation, double check first which is the front and rear camera. It doesn't have indicators which goes where. There may be times that your phone disconnects, but it will reconnect after a few seconds, based on my experience. Make sure the power box is installed correctly. It should turn on and off simultaneously with your motorcycle. Your phone's performance has a huge impact to the speed of the head unit as it reflects on Carp and Android Auto. Visibility-wise, it provides sufficient amount of light even at broad daylight, and the roof is a big help too. No wireless transfer of files is currently available, so I had to remove the memory card to retrieve the files. You need extra caution when removing the hatch since the screws are really short and small. It doesn't have quick buttons, but you do have assistive touch where you can then cycle through the screens that you need.
So the head unit includes a mount, but it's limited to handlebars. And this still doesn't fit this custom-made bracket that we did. So this is actually from the quad lock, and then we just made some modifications for it to fit. So as you can see here, this is the actual quality of the head unit. And let me just cycle through the cameras. For the quality of this one, the resolution has only two options. It's QFHD 1440p full plus full HD, and then the other one is 1080p plus full HD and still in 1080p. From the previous model, this button is not available yet, the assist touch. So whenever you're typing, it was blocking the keyboard, but now you can move it around and have no problem. You can easily go back to your home, and then you can also check the panel. So this is where you will be able to see the PSI and temperature of your tires. So in all fairness, this is not accurate, especially when you just started the bike. You need to move a few meters for it to register the actual tire pressure and temperature. And then you have your speedometer. So this is GPS based. So for the GPS speed, expect some 2 to 5 kilometers discrepancy. So compared to your dashboard. Okay, so that's it for the Carabc head unit. Actually, for me, for the price point that it provides, it's kind of fair. Manage your expectations, including the quality of the cameras, front and back. It's not something like a really full HD quality, but the amount of details that it provides is sufficient. And additionally to the quality of the LCD itself, when you look closely at it, there's some bit of discrepancy with the quality of the image. But once you're looking at it at a normal riding distance from the screen to your face, you won't be able to notice it at all. So that's fine for me as well. So another thing is the mounting point is quite limited. So I hope Carabc provides more options for us to mount it. They fixed so they were listening to their previous audiences. So it's a lot easier now to use the keyboard without having the back button interfering with your key typing. So that's one thing that's nice. Also, maybe on the user interface, maybe this is some kind of more on the preference side. But when you look at the panel, it looks fine, but can be better. And also the welcome screen. So those are the things. But yeah, for the price, I think it's good. If you want a head unit for your motorcycle and a dash cam as well for your security, this is a good option. And for the quarter of the price. On top of that, we have a discount. You can use the code NEOABC15 and apply it on their website to get 15% off for your head unit. Last pointers, you're somehow have confidence in like installing this and not having thoughts that this is gonna get stolen, then go for it. But if you have any slight thoughts that your bike might get stolen or the unit itself might get stolen, then I don't recommend it. But if you want safety, you want convenience, and you want longer battery life for your phone, then getting the head unit for Carabc is for you. So yeah, if you have any questions for the head unit or for the dash cam, please feel free to comment down below. As always, this is Neo. Ride safe and see you on the road.